What up, guys? Akasan's Honest Reactions. Actually, not a reaction, a Q&A right now. Just streaming Final Fantasy 15 online, talking with the millions, actually not millions, but almost 10,000 to 10K of the Red Dreaded Nation. What up, everybody down below? We are taking questions right now, and there's something I wanted to read off. I like this one. Iron Wolf 19 says, is it hard to have a relationship in Japan? Because there's a lot of people who say that women in Japan aren't into that kind of stuff. You goddamn right. It's hard to have a relationship out here. And certainly the best advice... What in the hell is going on? Okay. It's very hard to have a relationship in Japan. Damn, it's already daytime. It's hard to have a relationship in Japan. I think if you're like me and you're picky, and if you want like the best of the best, or if you guys have seen my videos about that, the types of girls I like or whatever, and the thing that I'm searching for, I think it's very difficult to have. If you're not picky like me, if you're not picky, I think it's very easy to have a relationship. And if you're like an easygoing guy, to have a relationship, I start blanking out. If you're an easygoing guy and you don't really care so much, and I don't want to say if you have yellow fever or whatever, because I'm not a big advocate of that, even though there's a lot of dudes with yellow fever out here. And just fuck around. But if you can be cool with just about any type of girl, then I don't think it's that hard. But yeah, man, you get ready to have like a husband allowance. Oops, I fucked up. Have a husband allowance and all that other shit. Like, it's not cool in terms of girls being into relationships. I think so, but I think a good amount of girls actually do shy away from. You're gonna run into two types of girls here in Japan, like the ones that are down to have a relationship with a foreigner, and then the ones that really aren't, whether it be because of the language barrier. And that's the thing, because it's very extreme on both sides. Like the girls that are interested in only dating foreigners, they generally have a big love for international stuff, wanting to be out of the box of this small ass Japan. In a sense, they're just wanting to escape, and that can be kind of hard, because then it feels like it's like they feel like there's no reason, like you being in that relationship, you feel like you're only with them because you're a foreigner, and that can be kind of frustrating as well. So, but then on the other side, you have girls that are fucking gorgeous, but they don't want anything to do with foreigners. What the hell did that dude do to me? They don't want anything to do with foreigners, generally because of the language barrier. And then you have the in-between, which is, I think, is the much harder catch to get, so to speak, is the girls that don't speak any English, or little to no English, fucking smoking hot or whatever, but you convince them to, yeah, I'm not fucking with these guys right now while doing Q&A. You convince them to actually, to love you. Like, they fall in love with you, and you fall in love with them. And because of your level, your ability of Japanese or whatever, you can have an established relationship. You convince them that being, like, they've never dated a foreigner before, but they fell in love with you. And I think those are really, that's, you know, nothing against girls that can actually speak a lot of English and things like that, but I do think it's a somewhat of a nice pinnacle of success, the fact that you can catch this. What is your plan? Okay. The man always has a plan, like Batman. And so, sorry, it's just, I'm just fine. I have not explored any of this recently. I'm just, it is like a good, like I feel like you can kind of pat yourself on the back. It is kind of like Final Fantasy, like you're just like leveling up. You're just leveling up in life, and you keep on getting more and more experience, and then so like getting that really fine girl or whatever that can't speak any English feels like beating a level in Final Fantasy, the one that you worked out so hard, all the grinding that you have to do. So I guess the point is, go out there and conquer that behemoth.